Dropping everything today. Uh, just like Alabama dropping some passes here or there. Crazy. Hold on. I'm all over the place, man. I don't know. What's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard Sports Media, coming at you for hopefully another great game between the USC Trojans and the Penn State Nittany Lions. We'll see what happens here, but it looked to be a really good thriller in Tuscaloosa as Alabama holds off South Carolina in probably one of the better games that you'll see today. 27-25 is your final score in Alabama. This game here, when you look at Penn State and what they got going, USC, also USC, Penn State's 5-0, but they're not favored. I mean, they're favored 3.5, but it gives USC a 51.7% chance to win at home, who's 3-2. The key factors for this game today that I would say are going to determine everything. Honestly, I would look at just, Mason Cobb at linebacker number 13. If he can pressure Drew Aller, who Mason Cobb is really, really good, but has no sacks on the year, but he is their leading tackler. He's got to get off the edge. He's got to play good in the middle. They kind of use him everywhere on the field for USC. Also, if they maintain possession, they have a chance to win. The Lions can kill time in the games that they play. Possession, I think, is what's going to be key in this matchup at the Coliseum. And Penn State can win this game if they control the lead and the clock, feed Nick Singleton the ball. They've had one of the better O-lines in the Big Ten this year, contain USC's receivers. Jalen Reed is really good. So for the Penn State defense. That being said, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Hold on. We'll also keep an eye on Texas and Oklahoma. Texas and Oklahoma as well. So yeah, I think it's going to come down to who can be more productive on offense. I think that this year USC obviously taking steps back with Miller Moss at QB. Not that he's bad. They got some guys out there for him. Caleb Williams now with the Bears. It's just going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out because Penn State has just looked really, really good offensively. Drew Aller, one of the top guys in the Big Ten. He's got 9 touchdowns and only 1 pick. But the last 2 games in Big Ten play, opening up the conference play, they've only scored less than 30 points in both games, but the defense has played lights out. You go back to last week against UCLA, the defense held UCLA to 260 yards, no turnovers in the game. UCLA might have maintained possession, but they were able to shut out UCLA up until the fourth quarter, except for a second quarter field goal with just under 3 to play. So I don't know what to expect from Penn State today. I don't know what to expect really from USC, who has 2 losses to Minnesota and Michigan, but they are playing really good defense, holding teams to under 30 points in every single game that they've played so far. They beat LSU, they beat Wisconsin, they beat Utah State. That's really, really good for them. And their defense is going to have to play really special and lights out if they want a chance at Nick Singleton and this Nittany Lion offense. Favored in the game is Penn State. I mentioned by 3.5. 51.7% chance for USC to win. All right. We're just going to react to it. I'm a color commentary type of guy. I'm not really play by play. Just kind of watch it and give my thoughts today. All right. So Brad Nessler and Gary Danielson on the call for CBS, of course. Big Ten taking the SEC spot now on CBS 2:30 slot, which I love those games. I really do. I'm gonna kind of miss the SEC on CBS, but I kind of like ABC this year. Not as much as maybe I did SEC on CBS. I mean, I grew up on that, so I just yeah. Yeah, what a thriller, man. What a thriller for South Carolina and Bama. Just narrowly escaped a potential upset again as Alabama wins 27-25. Clemson takes care of Wake 49-14. Definitely looked like a top 10 team there. Also going on, uh, you got Texas and Oklahoma, the Red River shootout, however many. They just got many different names, I guess. But we got 3 watching right now. Love and appreciate you guys. Hit that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Let's see if I can get this Wi-Fi working a little. And when you look at the Penn State defense, we specifically highlight them more so than I would the USC offense. You know, both are really good. I look at Jalen Reed, who leads the team in tackles. Zakee Wheatley has an interception. Both are safeties. It's really the secondary that's looked really, really good. But I credit Zane Durant, the defensive tackle, for 2.5 sacks on the year. Jalen Reed, even though he's in the backfield on the defense, having a 1.5 sacks is really, really good for their defense. Just so many sacks. They got 13 for 92 yards lost so far this year, and they've defended 19 passes. They've also picked off opponents 4 times, in which they have yet to have a pick six, but no defensive touchdowns for Penn State, which is very surprising in my opinion because of how dominant and physical they've been. They have forced 5 fumbles, recovered 3 of them, so they do a good job of that. That's going to be key if they really want to pull off a road victory today at the Coliseum in Los Angeles. Let me see. I don't want to have dead air, so I apologize for that. Just trying to figure out Hulu here for a second. That's what we use. That's what we got. Just trying to figure out. I don't know if it's a Wi-Fi issue or if it's a Hulu issue. Can I pull it up on here? We got it going. It's live. All right. So we are at commercial break at the moment. Man, I had to check my pulse a little bit. Yeah, that South Carolina game, that was something different, man. Was something else for sure. And that fourth quarter, man, they really lit up the scoreboard. It took a while, but when you look back at this Bama game, the one thing you're going to see is just the effort on both offenses, but also the physicality and just how physical the defenses were on both teams. It's like nobody wanted to quit. Nobody wanted to quit. All right. The Big Ten. So teams are, when it comes to traveling, they say going from west to east or east to west, either way. The only one is Indiana going to UCLA is the only win when it comes to traveling to the different coasts for these California schools. Plus, you got Eugene and Washington, but so Lincoln Riley, an offensive mastermind, and the same can be said about James Franklin, who also has figured out his defense. I think the big thing for USC is I want to see how they contain Penn State's offense. I think whoever can keep the other offense on the bench and keep their offense out there, that's going to be key to who's going to win this game. They've only met 10 times. This is the 11th meeting. The last time they met was the 2017 Rose Bowl, where USC, who leads the series 6-4, they won 52-49. And the last time they met at the Coliseum was 91, and USC won 21-10. So this would be very historic for Penn State if they're able to pull off a road victory, which I'm not even going to call it an upset, even them being favored by 3.5. It will be a touchback, and we'll see USC take the field with Miller Moss. So first down, handoff going, and he's going to lose some yardage. Probably lost only one. That's Woody Marks on the carry. It'll bring up 2nd and 11 on the 24-yard line. That's what you want early if you're Penn State's defense, is you want to create negative yardage against what can be a very explosive offense. 2nd and 11. Moss looking, throws over the middle, got the first down complete. And that is going to move the sticks for a first down to Kyron Hudson for 14 yards. Moss back to throw, dumps it off, incomplete, but it is behind the line of scrimmage. But of course, they're going to blow it dead. USC unranked 3-2, looking to upset the number 4 undefeated Nittany Lions today. They have a really good chance to do it. I think that their losses are just games where they just kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit when you look back at what they've been able to do in their victories this year, especially against LSU. But you lost by 3 points to Michigan on the road, and you lost at Minnesota by a touchdown just last week in a game where Moss, who has been 200 plus yards throwing in every single game. We bring up 3rd and 8. As I was talking, I missed the previous play where Woody Marks ran for 2 yards. This is critical here if you want to move the ball early. Moss throws incomplete, in and out of the hands. That'll bring up the punt unit. 4th and 8. Good punt, end over end. It'll bounce and be downed at the 10-yard line of Penn State. So they'll be deep in their own territory when we see Drew Aller and company starting 1st and 10. He's a junior. He's 15-3 as a starter, undefeated against unranked opponents. One of the top guys in this upcoming draft class. I think, in my opinion, I consider him to be very talented, poised in the pocket. Not the best accurate runner. He is a former 5-star recruit as a pro style, but there's some things he does very well, even with his legs. Big handoff for Singleton to move the sticks even further up to about the 21-yard line. But getting back to Drew Aller, just so much he does so well. He's a leader of this offense, and he's everything you want in a leader for your offense. So you give credit to him. He'll go high in the draft, hopefully. Toss to Singleton, and he'll be good for a yard up to the 22. Third and 3, and they're going to convert Tyler Warren for 4 yards to get the first down. Keely Arnold with his second tackle on the day for USC. Let me see if I can find Let me find something. First and 10 for the Lions. Under 10.5 to play. Handoff going for Allen. And going to be some shoving out there, some trash talking going on. It'll bring up second down, not quite to the yard marker. So third and a yard upcoming after a good pickup there on second down. Third and a yard. I got it on my computer here, so that way we're all on schedule because I think Hulu a little bit behind on the phone. Timeout, Penn State. How we doing? Y'all feel free to comment. I see we got 4 or 5 watching. That's pretty good start here. Appreciate you. Love you all. And they go to commercial break with 9:06 left in the first. Timeout by Penn State, who has a 54% chance to win right now. But, I had mentioned a little bit about just what it was going to take to win this game. Feed Singleton the ball and control the clock. Big things here for Penn State. Mason Cobb's had a good game so far. Can he pressure Drew Aller? He has a little bit, but I feel like Drew Aller at the same time, even though he's been pressured just a bit by Mason Cobb and company of this Trojan defense, he's handled it very well. And you talk about this defense, Akili Arnold, Mason Cobb, Eric Gentry, who leads in sack yardage, and sacks, really, unless I'm mistaken. No, he leads in sacks with 2. Easton Mascarenas Arnold has no sacks. He's a linebacker, but he leads in tackles at 36. You got a couple different guys you could rotate out there for the Trojans. It's hard to call the game when you're just the only one, but some days I'm a one-man show for this. Just how it is. But no score yet here. Miller Moss and Drew Aller. Drew Aller's perfect on his passes, 3 for 3 for 26 yards. Just has yet no one scored. No run game for USC. Not to downgrade, but they've only gotten a yard off 2 carries from Woody Marks. And I was on, obviously, the opening drive of the game. Penn State to receive the second half kickoff. So here we go, back to the action. 9:06, 1st and 10 Nittany Lions, who are 5-0, ranked number 4. USC unranked, looking for an upset at home, 3-2. I guess they're trying to figure something out here. Previous play is under review. Not even sure what they're trying to review here. Is it targeting? Is it ball placement? Fumble? I couldn't tell if that ball came out on the play. Saying possibly delay of game for USC, which we saw a little bit in that South Carolina game, about possibly delay of game, snap count type for the defense. So they were reviewing for ball placement. They were also saying something about snap count. Calls overturned for the ruling. They called it a first down. Now they're going to say that they're going to be short for Penn State. 3rd and a yard. Hope everyone's having a great day, by the way. Direct snap and a first down, as Aller was communicating with the sidelines to try to do some trickery. It was actually a direct snap to the tight end for Penn State. Number 44 is Tyler Warren, the senior. And now here he goes again. Big hitting and big plays make first downs. They got one here from Warren. It's kind of a dump off pass over the middle by Drew Aller to find Tyler Warren again. That moves the sticks to the USC 25. Aller, pressure in his face, throws, dumps it off to Warren. Warren going. Warren taken down finally, but not before he gets up to about 2 or 3 yard line of USC. 1st and goal, Lions. There was 3 guys rushing Aller. He was able to flip it off quickly. Probably should have reworded that differently, but he was able to find his receiver with 3 guys in his face. But because 3 guys rushed, it opened up a hole for Warren to run through. Here we go. Give it to Singleton, sorry. They've utilized Warren quite a bit here. Don't be surprised if they do it again. He played at quarterback on this drive. He caught 4 passes and rushed for 4 yards as a running back. He's doing it all, and he's right there in the backfield with Singleton. Here we go. Singleton. Nope. Aller going to keep it. Pumps once, twice. breaks tackles, and finally on his knees, out of bounds up to about the 2-yard line. They bring up 3rd and goal. This defense for USC is bringing the pressure. They're sensing it. They know they're not going to try to throw over the middle here. They kind of sense it. And there were 4 guys in his face by the end of that play that he had nowhere to go with it, and they knock him out of bounds. Actually really stepped out at the 3 is where they'll place it, but it's 3rd and goal. And they've taken up about 7 minutes of clock, which is what they do. Aller throwing to the end zone, caught and taken down. Going to be shy big time as it stopped at the 1. And USC, there's that one main defender that they love to use so much is Kamari Ramsey, a sophomore safety who's 6'4", 204, or 6 foot 204 from Palmdale, California. And the stream stopped. Not my stream, but hold on. Let's see if we get this game. I guess I'm going back to Hulu. This is ridiculous. Honestly. So 34 yards. Here we go. Snap spot. The kick is up and right down the middle from Barker, Ryan Barker. 34 yards. Penn State gets on the board here early in this first quarter. Let's see what Lou's up to. Is Lou live? Let's see. What's going on, Lou? What's he saying? Y'all go check out Uncle Lou. If you're not subscribed to him, you're not a college football fan. I don't know what you're doing. If you are subscribed, you're probably a college football fan, or you just love old guys that rant. So to check on some other scores and update you guys, let me see what we got here. I want to go to scores because it doesn't tell you on the schedule. So nothing yet for Texas and Oklahoma. Still scoreless. Penn State leads this one 3-0. Stanford with the ball late in the first quarter, tied 7 apiece with Notre Dame. Is Notre Dame going to lose again? Arizona BYU just getting started too, by the way. No score there. Mississippi State and Georgia moments away from kickoff. And then we got later games with Kansas State, Colorado, Ole Miss, LSU, Florida, Tennessee. Cal and Pittsburgh. Cal leads Pitt surprisingly here. This is interesting. At Pittsburgh, 6-0. Illinois 9-0 over Purdue. Good job there, Illinois. And then the main game I want to watch tonight is Ohio State, Oregon on NBC and Peacock. And then you got Iowa State, West Virginia, Boise State, Hawaii. Can we do something tonight where I stream, but I just show the scoreboard on ESPN? That might be something we do. So after the field goal, Penn State going to trot out their kicking team to kick off to the Trojans. See if they can respond. Don't forget, folks, our college football marathon starts next week. Next Saturday, we got 3 different time slots, one of which being 2:30, Alabama, Tennessee, in Neyland Stadium. And it's buffering again. Hey, appreciate y'all watching. Hit that thumbs up. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. We're having some technical difficulties with Hulu. Hulu's just terrible. Let me go to a different channel real quick. But we're trying to watch this Penn State USC game. I guess I'm going back to the YouTube copyright stream. I didn't put it up, but somebody did for us. We'll just do that. We'll just use this one until it goes dead. But a big play by USC here to the end zone for a touchdown. That's Joyner, and they take a 6-3 lead for a 75-yard touchdown run in the first. So they get the PAT, and he just tucks it inside. Seven to 3 here in this first quarter of play. That was Quentin Joyner for 75 yards. It's just got to be the biggest play that Penn State's been able to give up all year long. Is their defense has really contained the run, except for that play right there. It was one play, one big play, but you notice on that play that USC's offensive line kind of shifted a little bit, held up against the pass rush, and that puts USC up 7-3 here in this first quarter. How are we feeling today, guys? Who's your team? I know we got some people watching, but who's your team? Let me know in the comments. How are they doing or gonna do today? Is your team South Carolina? Man, Uh, okay. How's Twitter looking? Bama's got to be trending on Twitter right now, aren't they? Oh my gosh. Saban's trending with DeBoer. We're back to the action. They're showing a little bit of trickery and a big run by USC, a one-play drive before the break. They thought they were going to do a reverse there. Ended up, he kept it. And, of course, Joyner going 75 yards on a one-play drive took off 15 seconds of the clock. Here's the kick. End over end. And going to be a knee in the end zone for Penn State. And they respond and answer, which is something they've struggled with in recent years. But this year, when they've been down, they've done a pretty good job of bouncing back and finding ways to win football games. That's why one of the reasons they're ranked as high as they are and why they're undefeated at 5-0. .4:10 to go. Second down upcoming. Sorry I missed that first down play. I was checking the schedule, checking some of the other scores too. But Katron Allen from Tyler Warren was the pass play. And now Warren throwing again here in some Wildcat formations. He's left-handed. He threw again to Allen. Good play. .3:28 to go. First quarter. Handoff. And that's Katron Allen. It will probably only be just a yard or two. Bring up second down. They give them 3, 2nd and 7. Good pass out to the flat. And he moves a little bit there to bring up third down after a nasty hit. On third down today for Penn State. They need this one here early in the game. They're going to have to burn a timeout as the play clock winding down. Liam Clifford, by the way, on that last play, number 2. USC scored? Yeah, they scored. Penn State scored earlier, too. Who's bothering my phone? He better not be texting me. Still commercial break here. Well, now we got the studio update. Oh, Georgia Tech, North Carolina. Why didn't I see this game? The go-ahead score, and Georgia Tech beats UNC for the second year in a row. 41-34. North Carolina now 3-4 on the year and winless in ACC play. Two of 3 on third downs today. We got a 3rd and 3. 3 wideouts to the top, 1 to the bottom. Guy in the backfield. Aller pressured. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete there. He was looking for Omari Evans, a junior wide receiver. Bring up 4th down. How we doing, guys? How we doing? Let's see. Don't have to update the score yet. Wow. Still no score in the Red River game with 49 seconds left in the first. Still no score. No score for BYU Arizona. Notre Dame with the ball tied at 7 with Stanford. Pitt up on Cal, 5-0. Can Pitt win the ACC? I don't know. I don't know. Back to the action. There's a false start on Sal Wormley on the O-line for Penn State. Deep man for USC as they putt. First and 10, 149. USC in the first quarter here. Ball at the 11 of their own. 2 wideouts to each side. Hands off. And it's going to be enough to move the ball, but not enough for a first down. Bring up 2nd and 7 after a gain of 3. That's by Joyner. Second down and 7 now. They hurry to the line. Haas throws, got it complete. First down USC. Big play there. That's Makai Lemon for 16 yards to the 30. This offense getting going. Penn State's defense caught off guard a little bit. Are we looking at a potential upset today in the top 5? Handoff. Going. And enough for another first down with 30 seconds and ticking in the first. That's what he marks. Haas, no time on the clock, throws. Incomplete. They say. Where was it caught? I don't know. Nah, it hit the ground. That ball's moving. He did secure it at the end, but obviously that ball tipped and hit the ground. It does bring up the end of the first quarter. 7-3 at the end of one. What's your thoughts on the game, guys? Chat it up in the comments. Y'all hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button too. Really appreciate you guys. Can't wait for this Oregon game, man. I gotta say Ohio State gets a road win, man. They just look like a better team, but 2 versus 3, Oregon at home, anything could happen. Ohio State on a bye next week, but they're not overlooking Oregon for anybody, right? Nebraska looks pretty good though. 5-1, 2-1 in the conference. Here we go. Back to the action. They hand it off, going. And a big run there for the USC offense. Woody Marks with 28 yards. Going all the way down to the 9. Finally taken down. Had good blocking too. Marks going. He's gone. He's pushed out of bounds up past the 10. 1st and 10, USC. He might have stepped out before that, but either way, he's up deep in Penn State territory. Penn State, now USC running it down their throats. I mean, there's just no answers there. And a late hit there. No flag, but first and goal from the 9. Moss looking, throws, got a man open, got a man in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Touchdown, Quentin Joyner. Finally using him. BAT, up and good. Man, getting all these people watching with no comments. I love talking with you guys. Don't be afraid to comment with me. People are so mad. Man, some of y'all are ungrateful Bama fans. Boer's press conference got everyone upset. Oh, we won't win like this next week against Tennessee, and we won't do this, we won't do that if we continue this. I get it. You're not wrong. It's not Nick Saban's show anymore. Like, stop. Just be grateful we didn't lose today. I don't know. Shoot. Still open for the playoffs. $13:33 here at the Coliseum, remaining in the first half of play. Here's the kick. Goes a little to the left, not quite out of bounds, but it will be a touchback. Penn State averaging 6 yards of play. USC at 13. Dumps it off. Allen. Singleton, I should say. There is a flag. Only going to be a holding call. Yeah, I mean, Penn State, mentioned they're an underdog in this game. Handoff. Allen. Penn State actually comes in an underdog, I think. No, they were favored by 3.5, but they're getting beat by 11 right now. It's the largest they've been behind all year long. Not the first time trailing, but they haven't been down 2 possessions all season. The competition gets tougher as you go, though. Here's Aller. Looking deep. Got a man. Incomplete off his fingertips. Bring up 3rd down. Tried to get Warren there. I'm sorry, that wasn't Warren. That was Julian Fleming, the transfer from Ohio State. A stacked box for defense here. Aller, 3rd and 6. A little bit of pressure. Throws over the middle. It's intercepted. Going back the other way for USC. Past midfield, cuts across the 40. And he's still going and finally taken down. Setting up shop for Moss and company deep in Penn State territory. Well, it's a good undefeated run, Penn State. It's a good run. They just always struggle in road environments, man. The thing about Penn State, just being open and honest with you guys, they start out great, and they're always a great team. Then they get a little taste of their own medicine, and that's where they fall. Now, they're still going to end up with 10 wins somehow and make the playoff, but kiss the Big Ten title hopes goodbye. I say it's up to USC, Oregon, or Ohio State, Oregon, or whoever. I mean, I guess Penn State can still make it with 1 loss, but come on, they're not beating Ohio State if they keep playing like this. Handoff and tripped up. Not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Going to be a loss of a yard. Woody Marks. Well, they'll say he did get back. The 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 11. Complete and going nowhere. Zachariah Branch caught it. Of course, a loss of 3 back to the 29-yard line of Penn State. Third and 13 upcoming. Penn State's defense plays very well here on these third down situations. It'll be interesting to see what they dial up offensively for USC, but don't be surprised if Penn State can get a turnover or something. They're 0 of 1 today on third downs, USC is. About 6 guys lined up on the line for Penn State. And going nowhere. Fourth down and 11. And we're going to see Michael Lance try to hit it from 45 yards on 4th and 11. "45 yards. Kick is up. Right down the middle. Good kicking game so far for USC. Right down the middle on PATs and everything. Keep an eye. It's tied at 3 with Georgia and Mississippi State. I want to keep an eye on that one. I want it to rotate. There we go. Back to the action. 10:05 to play. Second quarter, first half. USC fixing a kick. And it will be a touchback. Joey Tracy, what's up? Looks like the same old Franklin coaching job, unprepared. Yeah. Yep. Same old, same old. Okay, John Allen ran for a yard. Second and 9. 17-3 the score. 8:52 to go in the half. Give it to Allen, and he's tripped up. He got a few, but there to get him was a USC defender. Jalen Smith. Fourth and 3 upcoming after a completed pass on third down. On 3rd and 7. And that again was their go-to. Tyler Warren. End over and punt. Fair caught up about the 27. Yeah, the Anton cooking. Yeah. I'm a bit surprised the run game hasn't worked out for Penn State too much. It's been okay, but having two go-to backs, I mean, I guess it's just one of those where, like, I don't know. USC has improved, but at the same time, you think Penn State be a little bit more creative and explosive on their offense like they have been. We get back to the action, 2nd and 7. Moss, pressure in his face, he throws, got it complete. Did he get in bounds? They'll say no. 3rd and 7. Oh, no, he overthrew him. I thought he came up with that, actually. Either way. Timeout USC to avoid delay of game. 3rd and 7 upcoming. Quick commercial. They're back to the action. Georgia cooking up some offense over Mississippi State right now. They're still tied at 3. Moss throws complete and tripped up. Not going to get the first down. It will bring out the punting unit unless they choose to go for it. They probably won't. Deep in their territory, like. A good trick play, though. But good pressure, by the way. Mekhi Lemon came up with, they got 4 yards. Brings up 4th and 3. Gets the punt off in time. Picked up and spun down at the 20. Is that? Hold up. The punter made the tackle. No way. What an effort to get down there for USC's punter. How do you say that name? Eddie Zaplicki. Charlotte, North Carolina. First and 10 from the 20. Aller throws it complete. What was that? He just dropped it on his own? What? He had it right in his hand. I don't know what was going on there. Oh no, he didn't have control. Okay. It looked like he secured it for a second. First and 10. Atron Allen going to run for 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. Third down. Third and a yard. Now they're cooking. Penn State cooking up some offense now. Oh, I know. USC looks like one. Penn State, not at all. I mean, number 4 team, they're just not. They're not. I love Penn State. Got a ton of respect and love for the program and the players and Coach Franklin, but they just, call it what it is. They just don't look like it sometimes. Now, Aller's picking up stuff with his legs, but 4 minutes until half. Why am I so tired today? I got plenty of sleep, I thought. Had my Celsius and everything this morning. .320, 2nd and 11. Aller back to pass. Pressure in his face. He throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Should have had that. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Brings up 3rd and 11. What's up, Flamin'? I like the background music. Don't judge me. Don't judge. I like it. It's because I got my headphones on. I don't want it to pick up the audio from the game, so plus it's weird to have these on and not hear anything. It's not like I hear feedback from myself. So I put music on so that way I have something to listen to without getting copyrighted. Aller trying to check in his offense here. They got to get the snap off in time, and they do. Throws incomplete. Broken up. 4th down and 11. There are what is going on with Penn State? Is USC really back on defense? Is that possible? Lincoln Riley having a good defense? I mean, they are having one. I'm not going to judge or anything. I'm not going to be mean. Ryan Barker to kick made a 34-yarder earlier. Here's 33. Make it an 11-point game. And he got it. Oh, hold on. Forgot. Penn State has 6 now. Yeah, what's the update flaming on that Red River game? 7-3, almost halftime. 7-3. What? They've adapted. Oh my God, they're growing up so fast. They grow up so fast. Look at you. Look at Oklahoma and Texas, man. They're growing up in the SEC, getting defense. Texas fumbles in their end zone and recovers it before it could be a touchback. It's a touchdown for Texas. 13-3 pending the PAT. Moss throws over the middle complete. Not quite to the first down stick. This take us to the 2-minute timeout. 2.5 to go now. They're going to hurry to the line. Two wideouts to each side of the quarterback. One man in the backfield. Got it complete. First down. It takes the clock down to 1:57. Who do I need to win this? I'm 33-28 on the year. Wisconsin, I've had picked Rutgers for an upset. That failed. Iowa, I got. I need Penn State to come through. I need Pitt to come through. They're doing pretty good so far. BYU's tied. I need them to win. I need Washington State tonight. I need Oregon with an upset. I need Ole Miss to get LSU. I need Iowa State to remain unbeaten. I also need Colorado with an upset. Actually, no, I don't. Give me Kansas State. What am I doing? What am I doing? Take Colorado. Kansas State will mop the floor with Colorado. It's not too late to change that. LSU could sneak up on some teams. LSU just sitting there with one loss. People need to stop sleeping on us, especially if we win this game. Yeah, no, I agree, bro. I agree. If you beat Ole Miss, holy cow. Sitting there with only the loss to USC, who's looking like a really good team, not a bad loss for you guys. 27-20. I mean, yeah, you had some bad play calling or whatever, but come on. UCLA, South Carolina, those are good wins. Those are really good wins. Undefeated in conference play. That might be the game I watch tonight. I don't know. There's like a lot of good games tonight. Dumps it off. Oh, he's gone. Is he gone? Oh, they got him. They got him tripped up. Big 1st and 10 upcoming for USC. They really make a statement before half. A dump off pass to the left. Everyone's chasing him. The one that only made the tackle for Penn State was number 1. Jalen Reed. Woody Marks going and finally take it down. Yeah, it was a good game. Thought Bama did okay. I mean, South Carolina's a tough team. They took care of LSU, or at least took that team down to the wire. But, that's a tough team. And for Alabama to get a win at home, to bounce back after the loss, I'm happy. I'm just happy that happened. Oh, is he gone? Oh, up to the 9. Up to the 9 for USC. Marks is going beast mode today. A flag, probably a holding call. Second and 22 after a penalty flag. Penn State, by the way, gets the second half kickoff. So be cautious on this drive defensively, but it's not like it's over if you give up a score. It'll be an 18-point deficit. Dumps it off. Marks wrapped up and taken down up near the 30. One timeout for USC, 2 for Penn State. 17 seconds. Timeout USC. Seventeen seconds. Third and 13. Timeout Penn State. (21-3). Are you kidding? Here we go. Throws. Got it complete. Fourth down now. They got to try to kick a field goal. It'll be about 47 yards. Made a 45-yarder earlier. It's makeable. 47 yards for USC. Lance. Snap, hold, kick is up. It's good. So 20-6 with 7 seconds. Does Penn State try to do something here to cut in the deficit, or do you just take it to half? I think you just take it to half if you're smart. The thing about Penn State is they can be creative with their offense. We'll see if that transpires over into the second half. Because they're going to need some trickery if they want to get back in this thing. They will bring it out from the 1. And he goes down. Looks like he's got a second left on the clock. He You probably just want to take a knee. Or do you try to find the end zone here with one play? We'll see what Penn State does. They're just going to hand it off. That'll do it for the first half. 20-6 is your score. USC at home, up on the number 4 and undefeated Penn State, who is 5-0. 20-6, halftime. I'm going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Guys, we're back. Still here. We're going to go ahead and call it the second half. Can Penn State hold on? We'll find out. Sorry it took so long to get back to. I took out the trash. Got something small to eat. Yeah. Go ahead and call it the third quarter here. But Cleveland Guardians beat the Tigers 7-3 to win the ALDS. We're back. So in that first half, USC was able to contain the run against Penn State. They were able to stop the run, which is hard to do against Singleton and Katron Allen or whoever it might be out there for Penn State. They've just always had good backs. They've always had a good running game. And that's part of why, I mean, you haven't seen very explosive plays. You haven't really seen Penn State try explosive plays in this game. But we'll see if that changes here as they are set to receive the second half kick. All right, Lance to kick it away for USC. Here we go. Second half. First and 10. Third quarter begins with Drew Aller with 15 minutes on the clock. Man in the backfield. Wideouts to both sides. Throws. Got it complete. Tyler Warren, who's been the go-to guy. All right. First down. He'll carry. Eight rushing yards for Mississippi State against Georgia. Gosh, Mississippi State's really down, aren't they? Eight rushing? Harrison Wallace gets the grab. That's one of the outside of the tight end. That's one of the go-to guys for Aller to throw to, and just played good man-to-man coverage there by the defense. Unfortunately, Wallace was able to beat him. Aller going to pick it up, dumps it off, got it to Singleton. $14-point game, 13 minutes in the third. First and 10, Penn State. Dumps it in the backfield. Aller going deep. Trick play. He got it. Touchdown. Nittany Lions to Warren, the go-to guy today. And Penn State, an extra point away from making it a one-possession game. Tyler Warren at center. PAT is up and down the middle. So now if you're Penn State, here's what you got to do. You have to now, you've been creative with your offense this opening drive of the third. Keep it up. Keep it going. Do those trick plays. Run the ball. Improve your offensive line. But now you're on defense. You got to play that man coverage. Man to man. Pressure on the quarterback. Get it going. 20-10. Georgia up on Mississippi State. 425 with an injured dog for Georgia. I should clarify because it's both dogs, but what are some other ones here? What are some other games? 17-9. Cal trailing Pitt. Eli Holston at quarterback Pitt today. Former Alabama QB transferred over last year. $21-3, still halftime for Texas. 28-7, Notre Dame over Stanford. 17-7, Louisville over Virginia. Tie game with Cincinnati and UCF at 10. Any upsets? Come on. Florida, Tennessee is tonight. So a 7-point game. We're getting back to the action. Here's the kick from Penn State. Gonna be a touchback. First down, Trojans. Ball at their own 25. Here's the snap. A Woody Marks on a handoff. Nowhere to go. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. 12 minutes or so. Just over 12 to play in the third. Two wideouts to both sides. Each side, I should say, for Moss. Throws, got it complete. Broke a tackle. And he's finally brought down up near the 45. His helmet came off, too. Ty Lemon got it. Get the snap off. Hand off. The Woody Marks. 'They're going to rush 6 for Penn State. Pressure in the face of Moss, and he has to throw this one away. Zero for 4 on third downs for USC. It's third and 11. Miller Moss, pressure in his face, throws, got it complete. First down, and still going, and finally knocked out of bounds up near the goal line. But a flag comes in. We might have a hold. Woody Marks was holding. Penn State's defense caught a break for sure with that penalty. Third and 21. Oh no. Either a false start or offsides, but we had movement on both lines of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty, number 77 for USC. That's Alani Noah. So 3rd and 26 with 10 to go in the third. Handoff, Marks makes a man miss and spins at midfield, but finally taken down up near the 45. It's a good gain on the play. We'll see where they spot it. 4th and 13. Nowhere near the first down marker. It looked like he probably got pretty far down there, but that was again 3rd and 26. It's now 4th and 13 with a punt. Wow. Down at the 10. The punt goes inside the 10. Bounced backwards a little bit before a touchback. So some of the let me pull this up here. Let me see. 21-3, Texas still over Oklahoma. 27-10 Georgia over Mississippi State. 10-3 Cincinnati on UCF. Any upsets? Come on, give me something. I guess this is one USC, right? That's one. Got about an hour and a half until Ohio State, Oregon. Option look, Penn State. Penn State trails 20-13, 8:43 to go, third quarter. 2nd and 8. Singleton gets it, gets the sideline and tripped up near the 20 to bring up third down. 3rd and 2. You got to blitz here if you're USC's defense. They get the first down on a run. They had 2 safeties back for USC. They kind of gave a design look on defense that they wanted to run the ball. If you're Penn State or if you're USC's defense, you were hoping for a run, but of course Penn State able to pick up the first down there. And I have 5 guys on the line, almost a blitz formation here off the edge. Howler play action. Down the middle, got it complete. First down and more up near midfield. Harrison Wallace with it. Each team has 5 20-plus yard plays. Play action again. Got it. Tyler Warren dragged down all the way to the 19. Pressure in his face. Aller throws, got it complete. First and goal up near the 3. Now they're clicking. Now they're rolling. Now you're Penn State, and you're in striking distance to tie. Handoff Allen, going to be stood up. You kind of see they're over 4 minutes on this drive, Penn State is, and they've eaten up a lot of clock today. That's what they do. They kill time on the clock, they let it roll, and they try to score if they can. Allen, touchdown, Katron Allen. Penn State's for real. I'm saying it for real this time. Every year, they let you down because they can never come back. They can never do it on the road. They can never do this or that. And you could say, well, USC's given up a little bit. You could. Penn State's been working on this for years, I promise you. James Franklin isn't going anywhere. Penn State probably not going anywhere. An extra point away from a tie. Let's go. Got it. Tied at 20. Keeping an eye, by the way, on Texas, Oklahoma. What is Oklahoma doing? Backed up at their own 5. Hawkins hands it off. What are you doing? On 2nd and 14, backed up at your own 5-yard line? This better be a good year season is over tomorrow, Lou. I promise. I'll lose my mind if it's not. Someone's going to lose this game. Oklahoma's getting embarrassed. Hawkins. Let's see what he does here. Got to get out of the end zone. He throws, just throws it away. Y'all drop a like, hit the subscribe. Comments always appreciated too. Let me know what you guys think about some of these games in the comments. Here's a punt for Texas. After a score, here's Penn State to kick it. Here we go. Branch gets it. Branch going. And going to be tripped up about the 25 or 20. They rush 5. Moss throws. Almost intercepted. Abdul Carter almost got that. Abdul almost got it. Boy, you can't afford a turnover if you're USC, especially deep in Penn State territory, or deep in your own territory, I should say. 5 guys on the line, 2 linebackers back. Over the middle, incomplete and broken up. Zion Tracy with coverage and a broken up pass play. Just really good concentration by Tracy, number 7 for Penn State. Haas throws, got it complete. First down. Kobe Lane with it. Oh, wow. Oh, he got it because of where his knees were past the line. Miller Moss, blitz, pressure. Abdul Carter with his 4th sack of the year. I think this game is showing how special this Penn State team is. They're going on the road where they always struggle, even though USC is unranked. USC's giving it everything they've got, and Penn State has all the answers. Moss, a little bit of pressure, backs up, throws complete, not quite a first down though. Man-to-man coverage for Penn State. Here's an empty backfield. Moss, pressure in his face, throws, dumps it off, and going to be tripped up now. Back at the line of scrimmage. 4th down. Here's a punt. End over end. Fair caught at the 16. (21-3) Texas. Over Oklahoma. They have the ball too. Minute 34. 2020 is the score. That rhymes. I could rap. I don't care. Oh, wow. Wow, USC. Mascarenas Arnold with a pick for USC's defense. Wow. He literally tipped it and had to pull it in one handed. Wow. I didn't even realize that. Three career interceptions for Aller in 2 years. Going for the deep end zone, no good. He's got two today. He's got two interceptions today. Aller does. 24-3 Texas. Third and 8 for the Trojans. And a rush 5 if you're Penn State. Man to man coverage. Bumps it up. Incomplete. USC is going to try a field goal here. It looks like. Yep, 39 yards. It's up and good. 24-3 Texas, 23-20 USC, 27-10 Georgia over Miss State, Clemson beat Wake, Missouri. Just no upsets right now, unless USC has something to say tonight. "28 seconds in the third, plenty of time for Penn State's offense to do something and get a drive going before the end of the game." Double pass. 9 seconds. 3-point game. Penn State's going to put the fours up. "23-20. Penn State looking to stay unbeaten." This is a great game. I don't know what I expected, but Penn State's really holding on. I mentioned too, you got to contain USC's receivers. Jalen Reed, especially, has been pretty good for Penn State. Score updates. Let's see. Hey, John Allen, as we get back to it, as the stream's kind of messing up, hey, John Allen on a good carry. So now you're killing time if you're Penn State, which is good because you don't want to leave USC with too much time, but you want to take the lead here. Probably don't want to tie it. And if you do, don't hang your head. But Allen got it. Play action. Howler got it. Got it to Tyler Warren. Got it to about the 39-yard line. There is a flag. Aimless, what's up? Riley's time management and play calling has been so bad. You said it, not me, man. I know. He's not killing the clock, and now there's gonna be a flag. I'll start on offense. But yeah, dude, like Lincoln Riley's like I don't know how to put it. He's here's the thing. I'm listening to James Territor. I apologize. But yeah, in this game at least, it's been bad time management. Like they're just not conservative. All Lincoln Riley cares about is making big explosive plays, which is good that it works out. But when you have an explosive offense, you're facing big play there by Warren. Anyway, big play for Penn State. Here's the thing. That's what I was going to get to. Penn State is also very explosive. They also love to score fast. They will score fast. So why are you not taking up too much time and leaving them with I mean, they leave Penn State with too much time on the clock, man. Time of possession, believe it or not, matters. Oh, it only matters if you like it only matters if you can score late. No, that's great if you can. If you could score late, that's fine. But time of possession, controlling the clock and tempo of how you play is very important. He does get cocky with it. Good plays from USC in this game, but like they just like I said, they only care about Lincoln Riley has always he was like this at Oklahoma with Mayfield too. You know why they didn't have too much time on the field? Because they were so good and explosive every time they touch the ball. All they want to do is run the score up, make big plays. That's it. That's all they want to do at USC and Lincoln Riley. That's it. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not trying to put them down, but sometimes you got to run that clock a little bit for your opponent. Sometimes you just have to. I mean, Penn State scored on two. Penn State scored on their two drives in the third quarter. One time USC has a decent defense. Their offense is kind of playing like their defense in a sense of doing dumb stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree with you. At least USC hasn't had turnovers. I just say keep the ball. Third and goal for Penn State. Two guys in the backfield with Aller. Aller, a little bit of pressure, picks it up, throws, and Warren gets it, but he's going to be stopped. They'll have to kick for a tie. 20 yards for Penn State to tie. Snap, spot, the kick is up, is good. So Ryan Barker's 3 of 3 on his field goals today. 2 extra points, 3 field goal tries, and 34 is his longest for Penn State's kicker. What is all this, Nameless? We were having a good conversation about honesty, about Penn State and USC, and now you're making Alabama excuses. Now, I'm an Alabama fan, don't get it twisted. But I gotta stand up here. They clearly hate Alabama since they have the same record as Georgia, but they're second. Huh? They clearly hate Alabama because they have the same record as Georgia, but they're seventh. They don't hate Alabama. Alabama had the worst loss to Vandy. All right, tied at 23, 10:50 to go. Fourth quarter. Good end over end kick. Gonna be a touchback. Zachariah Branch in coverage to return, but he lets it bounce. Love you guys. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Jesus loves you too. You know what's up. Woody Marks on the screen. Going good. Getting more than enough for the first down. Woody Marks. Good good blitz coming for Penn State. Unfortunately for them, Woody Marks read it, kind of made a cut and picked up some good yardage there. Give it to Marks again. Marks makes the cut and tripped up about 50, about midfield at the 50, I should say. Grammar's important, I know. 1st and 10. Penn State probably expecting a run here. We'll see what they want to do. 4 wideouts. One moves in motion. Give it to Marks. Made another man miss and moves the sticks again. Upset alert? I think so. Under 8 to play, 2nd and 6 USC, eating up the clock like Penn State has, but we got a tie game, so it's not like it's going to affect one or the other unless USC scores right here. Then it kind of affects Penn State because there's not as much time as you'd like. Moss gets it off, throws, got no, incomplete. All forward in coverage. Six. Got Burt. Are kind of in field goal range. Moss in a big pressure, throws over the middle, got it. Wow. That's it said that's Deuce Robinson. Elliott Washington in coverage. Good man to man coverage. But still a run up to the 4. I'll mark him actually at the 5. Penn State, who usually burns timeouts by now, both teams actually kind of burn timeouts early, but they both have all 3. Plus, you get a 2-minute warning. Over the middle, touchdown, Trojans. Kyron Hudson. Yeah, T's good. Uncle Lou's still alive? Man, Texas taking Oklahoma's lunch money right now, 27-3 in the fourth. That's insane. They're about to be 6-0 too. I had to watch the end of this Pitt and Cal game too. Good run by Singleton. What's Pitt doing? Killing clock. We're gonna have an upset. Let's go, Cal. Let's go, Cal. Probably an upset. Anyway, back to this Penn State game. Penn State needs to score. Over the middle, got it complete. All right. Here we go. Penn State makes the throw, hands it off to Allen. Got about 3 yards, bring up about a third and 7. What you don't want to do is you want to score if you're Penn State. Like, that's an automatic. You have to do that to tie the game. Hold on. Aller, pressure in his face, throws, incomplete. 4:27 left, fourth quarter. You got to score here. It's fourth down. This is probably going to decide the game here. But you want to take as much time off the clock, don't you? Got it complete. Got it complete on that fourth down. Wow. Got it to Wallace. I think that was Wallace. Penn State's legit. There's a punt from Pitt. Keep an eye on this game. Cal can go down and kick a field goal down at the 20. They need 3 to win. Cal does to upset number 22 Pittsburgh. 47 seconds in that game. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Where was this a few years ago with Lincoln Riley? This defense is insanely good. I've never seen a Lincoln Riley defense like this. Just getting all over Aller. What happened? Timeout Penn State. Wow. They ain't called flag on Penn State. Should have been a flinch, like a false start penalty. How we feeling, guys? Penn State fans? Any of them watching? How you feeling? USC fans? Let's hear it. Love you guys. 3rd and 10. Warren moves in motion. Aller back to throw. Incomplete. Oh my gosh. Here's the game, though. 2 timeouts for Penn State, all 3 for USC. 4th and 10. They need something here. Number 14, struggling. I see good, wide open receiver at the top. They should have no problem here. Blitz on Aller. He throws. Got it. Julian Fleming, the Ohio State transfer, made that one. What's going to happen here with Cal? 4th and 15. Here's your ball game. Cal back to throw. Throws. Got it complete, and he's going to be stopped. It's going to win. Hold on. Singleton going. Touchdown, Penn State. Barker's going to kick the PAT to make it a tie game. Late. Snap. Hold. Kick is up and good. Tie game with 2:40, 2:53, I'm sorry, left. That was like a quick like fade by the running back to the sidearm from Aller. Looked really, really good, but nobody accounts for him. Yeah, Pitt's going to win here. It will improve to 6-0. Eli Holston took a knee. Here's the kick for Penn State. We could turn this one off. We got 11 people watching. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Be sure to leave a like and a comment. I love y'all. Subscribe if you're new. We do college football content here at Ballard Sports Media. 2:53 to go. First and 10 USC. 30 all from the 25. Moss throws it. Got it complete to number 10. These two teams don't have names on the jersey, so it's hard to tell who's who, but I know the quarterbacks for sure. I know Penn State because I'm living with my grandparents who are Penn State fans. But for USC, they don't have names. Gives it to number 4. 2:17 to go. They might take it to the 2 minute warning. Two-minute timeout. USC with the ball, 3-2, unranked, and tied on the road, or tied at home, I should say. 34-3, Texas over Oklahoma. That might be your final, but there's still like 2 minutes. Mississippi State's putting up a fight though in the third quarter. It's only a 10-point game. Notre Dame Stanford delayed. Why? Probably weather. Rain showers in Notre Dame right now. Looks like. I had Penn State winning the Big Ten. They're just too good right now. I'm not taking Ohio State. I'm sorry. I've changed my mind. I don't care what I said a few weeks ago. Oh, I'm not picking them until they beat them. Well, they might beat them this year. I think they get them at home. Here we go. Under 2 minutes. Moss over the middle. Tips. Incomplete. Still got 3 timeouts if you're USC. 2 if you're Penn State. Up to midfield now. Makai Lemon, 14-yard pass, complete. Rudy Marks kind of tripped a little bit. 55 seconds, 2nd and 12, tied at 30. USC with the ball. Oh, might be a free play here. Maybe not. It looked like there was probably a false start, but I could be wrong. 31 seconds, 3rd and 7. USC, all 3 timeouts. Why are they not calling timeout? What is going on here? Penn State's not even calling a timeout. There's 15 seconds. What are you doing? 14 seconds. Penn State uses it. What? What are these teams doing now? We had a great game leading up to this fourth quarter. It's been one of the craziest fourth quarters I've ever seen. And now Penn State's the one on defense, and they're calling a timeout in a tied game. Are you trying to give USC a chance here? What is going on? Penn State better figure out their defense. Come on. 3rd and 7, man in motion. Moss throws. Intercepted. Going back the other way. Jalen Reed going. And now he's down past midfield 49 with 3 seconds. We're going to have overtime unless Penn State wants to go deep. This is awesome. Penn State, man. I love it. I love it. I love USC too and Lincoln Riley, but holy cow, man. That was incredible. 5 seconds. Uh-oh. Timeout USC. 5 seconds. First and 10. Tied at 30. They're not going to take a knee, are they? They're going to try this. They're actually going to try this. Throws an out route complete, gets out of bounds. There should be 2 seconds left for field goal range, right? Second and 5, 2 seconds, tied at 30. Not quite in field goal range. Second and 5. We're either going to OT or Penn State's going to win it right here. Snap. Aller. Timeout USC before the play. What do y'all think about this? Don't tell me in the comments what's happening. I'm not. This is a thriller, and I'm not looking at the comments. Oh, I love y'all. This is a great game. Deep coverage for USC. Aller, final play of regulation. Pressure. He throws one up. It's picked off. Going back the other way for USC. And he's going to be out of bounds. We will have overtime, folks. Overtime at the Coliseum. Y'all going wild. I see the comments. Let's put it OT on the clock, man. I did not expect this. Let me make a phone call real quick. She knows why I'm calling. I'm trying to call my grandmother who's in Pennsylvania right now with her sister. Tied at 30. Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, that's right. Penn State in 9 overtimes against Illinois. This is a historic game. Moss back to throw. Good protection going deep. Incomplete. Yeah, that should have been PI. Again, if USC scores, it is Penn State's possession. Oh, both teams can score. We go to double overtime. You don't really hit sudden death until what, 4 or 3? Pressure throws incomplete. Should have been PI. Should have been PI. They're going to kick a field goal, though, from Lance. He's 3 of 3 today. 45, 47, and 39. 45. He missed it. Wow, that's huge. Now you rely on USC's defense now. Penn State wins with the score now. Penn State wins with the score. I can't believe he missed that. He made 3 today from that distance. Wow. This is big. Y'all good, Penn State fan? Y'all good, USC? Now they start at their 25. Penn State, I mean, you could literally kick it here from the 25, but I get it. Handoff, going, and gonna get maybe a yard. This is awesome. I love overtime. I love overtime, man. Come on. Shovel pass in the middle to that Tyler Warren again. Again, Penn State wins with a score. 3rd and 7. They could kick. Sugar huddle. Handoff. Nope. Keeper for Aller. They're they're for sure in field goal range. They're for sure. Gotta kick it here. Gotta kick it. Penn State wins it here. Here we go. This is for the game. Ryan Barker for the win. This or double OT. Here it is in overtime. 36-yarder. Snap spot. The kick is up. Right down. Penn State wins in the Coliseum in overtime. 33-30 to remain undefeated as the number 4 team. They advanced to 6-0. Wow. What a game by USC, for real, man. For real. This was awesome. I mean, if this game doesn't show improvement for Penn State, look, credit to USC though. Credit. Penn State has been dreaming of wins like this for a long time under James Franklin. This is by far the greatest Penn State team I've seen in a long time, and this team has what it takes to win a championship. I don't care what you have to say. This team is built for it. It might have took overtime today, but they came up in a big way to win this. They came up in a big way. Final score 33-30 in overtime for Penn State over the USC Trojans. What a finish. What a game. This is what we live for as college football fans. For real, man. For real. For real. Barker made it right down the middle. Penn State controlled time of possession. They had more yardage at the end of the game. They got 3 turnovers and 28 first downs. What a performance, and we still got it in overtime. Some trick plays here or there, too. Just so creative with their offense and what they've been able to do. And Penn State's defense came up big late, too. USC falls to 3-3. Penn State advances to 3-0 in Big Ten play, 6-0 with a date next week. No, 2 weeks from now at Wisconsin before hosting back-to-back games against Ohio State and Washington. So, anyway, what a game. What a game. What a win. Credit to Penn State. Love you guys. Shout out to USC fans and everybody out there. USC, Lincoln Riley. Don't hang your head. Don't hang your head. Hey, it happens. It happens. Y'all played a heck of a game. Better than I thought it was going to be. I did not expect overtime. This was awesome. Anyway, I love you. Jesus loves you. Keep your head up. God bless. And we will see y'all next time. Until then, Ballard Sports Media. Checking out.